Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused a fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her family a disturbing painting and a shipping label and address a warehouse set on the dock of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Holy cow, that was a long loaded stream. It was future me. How long was it? Wow, was that long? Yeah, felt like it. Felt like maybe longer.
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Reminds me a little bit of Bioshock.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
Welcome to Darkwater, Mr. Pierce.
We would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, so let's go to the stranded whale. I don't know what's there. Can I take this? Can it be mine? It's glowing. Not really glowing, it's more like misting. Go to the bar and talk to Bradley. We're gonna do that.
Hey, be careful.
Starting up a fight on your first day, huh? Another Koala Vale, you know, Koala
Let's get him
Vale.
another drink.
Yeah.
Try.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
It wasn't me who was looking for it. I'm sorry. You're overdoing it. Guy. This guy didn't show respect. Oh, let's test our strength. Alright, let's check.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then,
Fail
as soon as
skill
the
test.
pressure rises, you start squealing.
Fuck
You don't
you too,
have what
mate.
it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
No permission on here. Find about Darkwater. Find about Sarah
What can you
Hawkins.
tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Anything will help. Not speaking ill if it's
Her
true.
vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
So you are giving me. Oh. Gotta show. Okay. It's true.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Yes. Warehouse.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The
Can you tell me
Hawkins
where this
warehouse.
place is? Warehouse.
I see,
Not showing like
yeah.
a picture or
If
anything.
I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
It's just like,
Why not?
First off,
show
there
me
are
this
rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
I wanna go.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
Oh,
But
there's
I'll
prohibition.
say no more. Anything else?
Yeah, let me talk about that prohibition thing again.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Is it the lady behind me? Oh,
That'll be
really?
all for now.
This guy's not gonna give me a drink. Wait, where's that girl?
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Celebration night at the Stranded Whale. Here we go, y'all
What did
can.
he say?
He laughed.
My God.
So where's that? Oh, there she is. What do you want? Okay, so I need to talk to Bradley. So I wonder if the girl's Bradley. Are you Bradley?
What you looking at, stranger?
I certainly put. What does a woman like you do in a
The
place like this?
clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Where's Bradley? Are you Bradley?
You like our song?
Yes, I do.
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
The end
What
of Willow.
brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Also,
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
all right, see you
I bid
later.
farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Bradley?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
You again.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
I'm gonna let this go on a little bit. Might as well
Captain
order.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant anything else.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave
That'll
that.
be all for now.
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor. Cold.
Okay,
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
so I guess we can't go this way yet.
You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir
There's
us
nothing
up.
for you here either. Beat it.
You can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
There's nothing for you here either.
You'll see
Beat
what a
it.
true sailor's
I-
got in his belly. You hear that?
Stupid. We have to go there, but I want to see what's going on over here.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into
Okay,
trouble.
let me talk to the
The
cops.
same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Just got some couple questions.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're
up?
cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid.
They're cops. They don't understand. This game is really weird. Well, that works. Flip it through.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
You talk to yourself a lot. What is
Fishing
this?
equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna use the head. Should go anyways.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I'm just snooping around.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
It's a wooden leg. That's all I read. I'm kind of skimming
What a
through.
macabre souvenir.
Second volume teaches ethics and good practice in medicine. So it kind of gives like a little bit of like Oblivion vibes. Or not Oblivion, Skyrim. Same game anyways.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this
Remain under
wounded
control,
cat.
provokes, cannot afford to provoke us. The message. Because if you look around, you can kind of get some, opening this door is kind of lame. Just takes us back to the front, you know, or open this door too.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Right here?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
So am I like playing Sherlock Holmes or something, or talk to Fitzroy?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm
So
just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Documents are unreadable. That's what,
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
what did Charles Hawkins really do for a living? I thought the fishing stopped in 1847.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
So we have a bunch of unlocked answers.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here.
Wait,
you can go and
did
see
he do
it
the
if you're
Miraculous
interested.
Sketch?
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Why are they putting it back in the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I already read it. Well, no, I didn't really read it, but...
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Jetty.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Belonged to the Hawkins family.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
I think, yeah, we're done with that.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
So he's the guy. If I'm lost, I'll go to him. And now we can walk through there.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something.
Got anything? Looks like yes. Okay.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops.
Okay, who's this guy? Can I talk to you?
Where do you think you're going?
Let's get to this. What are the police doing here? Others are interested.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Others are interested. What do you know about the Hawkins
What
case?
more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly.
Who's Silas?
He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to him. Hey, wait, what can y'all tell me about?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
Cat?
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
You told us about Cat.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
Why don't y'all make jobs? So how do y'all pay for the alcohol?
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see.
Yeah, skip that. For you. Okay, so I might go talk to those guys back there. So where is this statue? Okay, so I don't think I can go. Oh wait.
Well, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you know.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
I wonder what that had to do. Unless, can I talk to these guys again?
Well,
Did you miss?
I've taken...
There's
something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that...
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it.
Well, I'm gonna hang around.
You can't.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
Okay.
shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
So now those guys over there.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
So where's this mansion? Okay.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
You're not scared. What are bootleggers doing around here?
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Can't wait to meet this cat. This game is so dark. Where do I get? Oh, probably through there. Spot hidden item skills. You can detect in close range. Once all of them are okay. Oh, like that. Lever activates some mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
So I probably have to get up there to do it. There's a ladder there.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Oh, what's this?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Oh. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Okay, so now let's see what we can do to get up to there. Can I fall off the edge? No, it's not going to even let me. So there's a hidden item somewhere? I guess we put the winch here.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
So mount handle and ratchet device. And now let's, oh. Can I? Am I missing something? I think we need another item. What? Can I change my, like, view? We gotta worry about... Actually, kinda like this. Next light. Okay, we're gonna put away the light. Wait. Do I have to worry about, like, this source? So we have to get down. What am I missing?
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Okay. How many times I went over that?
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Well, you gonna do it?
Damn, I broke it.
How'd you break it? It looks like it's not even broke. I don't think it's broken.
Well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid.
So is that
What
cat?
gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Oh, so that girl's cat.
This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
What is with this fight scene?
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
What is that?
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
We're just on the other side. I think we need to get around them. So let me.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Where are they with the whale now? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Did they close it? I think we need to go on the other side now. I didn't piece the stuff together. Like they even said, like, "Oh, you're a girl. What is the girl doing on here on this island?"
What? Another break?
One of those damn...
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Ha! You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes.
She knows
you reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. The whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I was not paying attention.
I don't think I'm ready to pay the price.
As you wish. But I think you'll be back.
I feel like I have to say yes. I wasn't paying. Should I have said yes, Future Brian?
She won't stop asking.
Not that again.
Okay. I think I should have said yes. What was that?
Understand, you're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
I wonder if he can help me.
You again? No need.
Okay. Maybe not. What if I go up to these guys and ask?
Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Special lease to the Hawkins warehouse. Investigate their activities. Who does this belong to? You work for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site, and we let no
Cat.
one enter her property.
You work for Cat.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
I know, but you didn't say, like...
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I don't think that would
I bid
work.
you, gentlemen, farewell.
Okay, so... We got there. I wonder if I have to go back to...
Well...
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business.
Yeah.
What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
Beer.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
So, why do I have to do that? Do y'all have any alcohol? I wonder if Captain Fitzroy will help me.
You're back again. What can I do?
Bootleggers are blocked off to
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
And
I
yet
know.
the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today
broke
for
him.
all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
I could do that. So... But I think I already broke that entrance. Unless there's just another way.
It's a sign. There's
It's a
something-
sign. Oh wait, we need to get alcohol. That's right.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You shysters. Let me see if they got any alcohol. I don't think I can talk to these guys. Yeah.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Captain Fitzroy has...
You have no right to treat us like this.
What did he think?
He laughed.
My
I wonder what I could do. 'Cause he's not gonna give me anything.
She will do it again, you know.
Oh,
The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
'Cause I don't... Hey. Hello? Hello? Talk to me, is he? Wonder if there's a way where I can steal some.
Hey, Mitch, I owe you.
Yeah.
Huh, you didn't so tell me.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area.
Nope.
If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
What was that?
I need to get into the Hawkins.
You're out of luck.
It's precise.
Are you pulling?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it does that, I'll go with you.
Sounds honest.
I'm not fit. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I think about it.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can listen to them. I stood aside.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh. Okay.
Duh. I didn't want to pay her off, so... Oh. See something over there.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
No, I don't owe you anything.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
She's such an asshole.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Closing it.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
I'm gonna put it in strength. LT and RT to reconstruct the scene. I want to look around first. So I guess fine, we'll have to do that.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of... It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What happened here?
Okay. Wish the FOV is kind of back a little further. Was that Jason?
Whoever hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Someone was living in here? So when I guess Sarah Hawkins died, they kind of went out and raged. It's kind of weird though, the reconstruction. Or am I Batman?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Someone else is interested in Hawkins? The case is far from being wound up.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Let me guess. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fairly competent. But I can't allow you to stay here.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins mansion that interests me now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail. I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on.
Me too.
My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
So the smile that she so widened was
Look behind
Officer
you,
Bradley's?
at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
What was it with the music? Anyways, I'm gonna stop it right here. I gotta go and I go to work soon, so gotta get waked up and eat some food. But I'm gonna let it load so I can save to it. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.
Red lights, driving at night, windowless.